Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. So yes, you did read the title correctly. Monster High is getting yet another reboot. I'm just going to be reading over all the information that we have, so let's get started, because I don't really know what else to say other than that this was just announced today, but it was also implied last night because Monster High's Instagram account suddenly became active after, literal years of not posting. They didn't even post about the Skeletor dolls. But it's back, and let's just dive into all this information, because it's a lot. It's insane. Quick disclaimer that if I sound a little negative or anything, I'm just expressing my own opinion, because once again, this is not really a news channel more than it is just me having fun with my dolls. So, yeah, you're allowed to be happy about this, you're allowed to be upset about it, you're allowed to react to this news however you want. So, yeah, now that that's out of the way, let's get into it. So this article comes from the Toy Book, which is a news outlet that I never knew about. So basically, Mattel's Monster High returns in 2022 with an animated TV series and a live-action movie. You can read below here that it says Nickelodeon will air a full animated TV series and a live-action musical movie set in the world of Monster High. I've personally never been too big on musicals, especially the ones made by kids' channels. I love Disney animated musicals except for Frozen. So this one doesn't sound like it would appeal to me, but I'm sure that there would be a big audience for that. So for everyone who thinks that that sounds cool, that's great. I'm going to look more into this on the actual article. The actual article, which I will link in the description, says, next year, Frankie Stein, Draculaura, and Claudine Wolfe are heading back to class as the doors to Monster High swing open for a new generation. Mattel Incorporated and Nickelodeon have entered in a ghoulish partnership to reboot the franchise based off the kids of famous monsters and mythical creatures. As part of the deal, Monster High will relaunch in 2022 with an animated series. We already read that part. So, what this essentially says is it goes over, like, everything that's happened with Monster High recently, the Skeletor dolls dropping, and yeah. So, this show seems like it has some promise. It's apparently going to be developed by the showrunner for DC Superhero Girls and Polly Pocket. And if you don't know, DC Superhero Girls has had a cartoon that aired on Cartoon Network. I don't know if it's been getting new episodes, but it's actually pretty good. It's a good cartoon. I hope they don't modify the art style too much, though, because the drastic change from the original DC Superhero Girls to Generation 2 was pretty significant. I should also mention, this is an important thing, the reboot dolls that are shown in this picture, those are not final. That's not actually going to be the dolls that we're going to get. The 2022 reboot is going to differ from the 2016 reboot based on all the information we have, so hopefully they'll try to stay true to the original art style more, because, it's just, the new faces definitely didn't go over well. Certainly, there's a lot of people who think that they're cute, though. Like, there's tons of people who are like, yes, I enjoy the reboot, and that's great for them. Though there are a lot of people who don't like it, unfortunately. Well, actually, fortunately, because, when the majority doesn't like something, usually it gets retired. So, in short, I don't know what to expect from this. I've basically gone over all the information we have. Mattel also posted a Monster High banner. Let me get a picture of that. So this is the Instagram version of the banner that I just mentioned. I don't use the other social medias like Facebook or Twitter, so whichever one it was posted to, the full version, I don't have it on me, but I will definitely find it eventually. So, sorry, I had to wait until my dog stopped barking. But anyway, there's not much more to say on terms of, like, actual news, because I've gone over everything we have so far. I read the article, and we've gone over the things Mattel has posted themselves. There's been no, official statement from them, but there is that article that came out, which I'm assuming kind of is their official statement. I mean, I'm sure there has to be some kind of evidence that they're actually working on this for that article to be published. So, I'll definitely do some digging into it afterwards. I just don't feel like doing it at the moment. And, I guess now I'll just start talking about my opinion, so you're welcome to click off this video if you want to hear what I think, then your deadline is now. So, based on what happened in 2016 with that reboot, my hopes aren't set the highest, because I don't know, it's just, with 2016, they tried to do something totally new, and it didn't go over well because what they did was not Monster High. The thing about Monster High is that it's always kind of encouraged you to be yourself. And then in 2016, when they rebranded, they kind of just threw that out the window and were asking, how do you boo? Which is, doesn't even make sense. That's just a way to say hello. So that's stupid. So, of course, I'm not shitting on anyone who likes that, like, who likes the 2016 reboot. I'm just not a fan. And I'm just hoping that with this reboot, they won't throw away the core message this time. Because telling kids that it's okay to be themselves is something that's just so important, really. Because there's a lot of kids who grow up thinking that they have to be like someone else, or be like something else, or people won't like them. So it's a really important message that Monster High was giving out, that, like, you're perfect, freaky flaws and all, you know? Perfectly imperfect, I think they said. Did they ever say that? I don't even remember. Oh my god. But, you know, Monster High characters always had their freaky flaws and stuff. And then in the reboot, they kind of, when they rebranded, they changed it to Monster Quirk. They just did a lot of weird things, I would say. You know, there were just so many unnecessary changes, like making Draculaura the main character instead of Frankie. Though, I guess that's not really a bad thing. They're about the same in terms of personality. That sounds so shady, but they are kind of similar. So, I guess overall, I'm trying not to get my hopes up too high. I don't want to end up disappointed, because we haven't seen the dolls yet. There are no pictures of the dolls. So hopefully we'll get to see something more like the Skeletor dolls, but probably, hopefully, with higher quality clothing, because Pennywise looks like she's wearing a cheap Party City costume, and the twins look like they're wearing some random dresses that they found on AliExpress. I just smacked my camera. Whoops. I guess all I'm trying to say here is that I want to stay optimistic here, but at the same time, I don't want to let my expectations get too high, because if I let my head run wild, then I'm just gonna end up disappointed. That's usually how it goes. I don't really have anything else to say, but if you guys have anything that you want to comment below, put your thoughts in the comments, express your excitement, go ahead. I'll be trying to respond to comments. About all the information that I've mentioned in this video is all that's available, but if you have anything else that you think I might have missed, feel free to send it my way. I personally just kind of got my stuff from the toy site, I don't even remember their blog name now, and the Monster High Instagram. I haven't seen anything else, though, so that's about all we've got for now. So, once again, comment what you think below. Start a discussion if you want to. I mean, shit, just ask someone how they're doing. I don't care. Just talk to each other. Have fun. I feel like a teacher. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Remember to comment what you think of this reboot below. And, yeah. As always, I hope to see you guys in my next video, and yeah. Bye!